Hello, everyone, dear chess friends. It's our great pleasure to have the interview today with Grandmaster Pranam Venkatesh, who just recently became World Junior Champion. Congratulations, first and foremost.
Yep, thank you.
How does it feel to win such a prestigious title?
Yeah, it feels, I feel very happy. And also, I think it was the first world event held in Montenegro. So, yeah,
Yeah,
very happy.
indeed, it is. So basically, you joined your countryman, Grandmaster Gukesh. Both of you are now holding world championship titles. He's a
Mhm.
classical world champion. You're world junior champion. So tell
Yeah,
us, what are you guys doing over there in India that made you such a chess powerhouse in recent years?
I, I, I have no idea, but I think Chennai is becoming the new chess capital because like if you see recently, like Arvind Chidambaram, he won Prague the same day I won this. So I mean, we have a lot of players here. I think, a lot of tournaments are also happening in Chennai. So
Hmm.
people are just coming. And yeah, I think it will be a lot more in the future.
And also, India won Chess Olympiad last year in a rather
Yeah,
dominant fashion, right?
yeah.
Can you also speak a little bit about the role of a chess legend, Vishy Anand? What impact
Mhm.
did he have in all of these things, and how did he impact you personally?
Yes, of course. Anand sir, he's the main inspiration for players in India, and he was also the first player to win World Junior from India. So yeah, he's like very inspiring person, and I've learned a lot from him. I'm also in the Waka, his academy. So
Hmm. That's great to hear. So big shoes to
mhm.
fill. He was the first to win World Junior Champion from India, and now you're the fourth. If I
Yeah, fourth. Mhm.
Yeah, walking in the steps of a legend. Let's go
Yeah.
back to the tournament
Mhm.
that you recently played in Montenegro. Can you walk us through your tournament experience? What were the key moments for you?
Mhm.
How did you feel during the tournament? From the outside, it seemed like you won it in a rather dominant fashion.
Yeah, the tournament from the start, I think it was a smooth tournament because I won the first four and made a draw, and I was pretty much having the lead after that. So, but yeah, during the tournament, the first half I was not feeling that well because of the weather there. But yeah, after that it was fine, and also the organizing team, they did a good job there. The hotel and the place, it was very good actually, but it just did not suit me. But,
Yeah, you should come some other time to Montenegro. We have also nice weather, and you can use the beaches and so on.
yeah.
Uh, what were some difficult moments? Did you have any particularly difficult moments during the tournament? Was there any game that seemed like it's getting out of your hand? Or
Yeah, finally, I was clearly better in the first round, and then I made some mistakes, and I was clearly almost losing the first round itself. But then, yeah, my opponent missed a tactic, and I won. After that, or for a few games, it was very clean for me. But suddenly, I played Dada, and then that game I was worse, and it was very passive. I did not play my style. I don't know, maybe it was because of the pressure and stuff. But yeah, that game I was clearly losing, but I managed to defend. And then the last game, it was mainly due to the pressure. Like I knew a draw would be enough. So I think that was the main difficult moments for me. But otherwise, if it was any other tournament, maybe I would have done even better. But because of the pressure and stuff, yeah.
so even better than 9 out of 11.
Yeah, maybe I would have won the last one, but I was asked. Uh,
So speaking of pressure, how do you deal with the pressure? Let's start with the beginning. Like you entered the tournament basically as one of the top contenders. You've been placed as second seed by rating. So everyone was expecting that you will fight for the first place. I'm sure many would have predicted you being the winner. How do you handle with that pressure going into the tournament?
I was also pretty confident, but I tried to take it game by game, not as a whole thing. But even that method, after a few rounds, when I got a point lead, it just did not really matter because anyway, I had a lot of pressure there. But like it's just when I'm not playing the game, yeah. Because if I go to the game, I just think about it, and it was very difficult for me the moments before the game and after the game. But yeah, if I go to the game, I'm just in my zone, and yeah.
And how do you get yourself in the zone? Do you have any kind of a special routine that you do? Is there any, is there something special that you do? Or maybe it's a secret that you can't share?
There is no secret. Like I just if I go to the game, it looks like maybe I'm. It's just that if I'm happy, I play very well. I don't know why, but it's just that I have to be a little bit. If I don't think about anything, I just perform my best. And yeah, I mean, otherwise, I do some tactics. I prepare, and it's just the normal stuff.
That's on the during the tournament, I'm assuming. But can you tell
Mhm.
us how do you prepare before the tournament also? What does it take to prepare for World Championship?
Yeah, before the tournament, like I played Qatar Masters before this, and did not go that well. So I just saw what mistakes I made there, and I tried to fix it. And also, yeah, generally I played some new stuff here which I never played. So well, a lot of time went towards preparation also of opening and stuff.
Was that like you were feeling like playing new stuff, or was it targeted approach that you wanted to surprise your opponents?
Yeah, I mean nowadays you play opening. Lot of times I don't know people are very well prepared. So I felt and my coach we felt maybe we can surprise, but I think it's just my method. Like there are a lot of ways.
Does it bother you that people are so prepared? Some chess professionals these days are taking different route and saying it became so boring playing these players that know everything up until move 30 and so on and so on. How do you see the state of chess these days?
Yeah, I mean that is there, but I think for me, I I play like the middle games and end games well. So for me, somehow to get past the opening, I felt what I did here was the best. Just to get a game out of the opening and just put pressure on the middle game or maybe outplay them
Hmm.
there.
Interesting. So you're not you wouldn't consider yourself an opening junkie, so to say, that you know every line.
Yeah, but of course, if I have to get better, I'm trying to improve on that also because the more I know, the better.
Hmm. Of course. Yeah, yeah, of course. Uh, and in general, like how outside of tournament preparation, outside of tournament, how does your typical training day look like? What do you do? Are you practicing? How many hours do you practice?
I actually don't know, but most of the time I practice chess, whether like seeing openings, do tactics or something. But other than that, in a day, I try to do some physical and mental exercises just to stay fit and also be mentally prepared for the tournaments.
So being physically fit is important to you.
Yeah.
Do you notice difference in your game when you are not well rested, not physically fit, when you don't feel well, compared to those games when all of these parameters are good?
I mean, I don't feel it, but sometimes it's just that after like World Juniors is a long tournament, and it just after some time it's like you wouldn't have that much energy. I mean, you wouldn't see it, but I think for me, doing some stuff before the tournament, I felt really fresh, like even till the end. So I think it helps a lot.
Yeah, it does make a lot of sense. You said that
Mhm.
after Qatar Masters, you tried to analyze some mistakes and to correct them with your coach. That's what I wanted also to ask you. Like, do you work with coaches or you more prepare on your own? How does that look?
Yeah, like I work with GM Sham Sundar. He's a grandmaster from Chennai. And otherwise, no, I don't have like I'm also part of Waka, like Anand Sir's academy. But yeah, other than that, not much.
And I'm assuming it's mostly opening preparation, right? That you guys are working.
Yeah, I mean it's like everything, yeah, because okay, openings and also other stuff. I am doing well there, but I still have some areas to improve there also. So we are seeing as a whole. Yeah.
Interesting. And how about chess engines? I mean, we every chess player needs to rely on
Mhm.
them. Like, how do you approach it? It became sort of a super skill to know to use properly chess engines and to extract the
Mhm.
information that you really need. How do you do that?
Yeah, I think it's very important how you use it because let's say you can like see a opening or something just by seeing the engines, and also if you know you how to use it properly, like it really helps. But for me, I don't use it a lot. Just if I wanted to really check something which I cannot figure out, like if it's very complicated and stuff. But otherwise, no, I don't use it that much actually.
Is that a secret to Indian chess success? Because I know Gukesh is also famous for not using engine that much or starting to use the engine very, very late. And now
Mhm.
I hear it also from you. So is that something that you guys do differently compared to chess players in other countries?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I just like to think over the board, and it's just that if you give me a not like some random position in the middle game, I just like to think and find the best move. So for me, yeah, it's like I use it just to check some really important stuff, so that I mean somewhere where I think I could be wrong, so I just wanted to check. Or and okay, usually other parts, I don't think it helps a lot for you to check. Like if you lose a game or something, maybe you can see the mistake where it is, but it's much better you can think yourself and find.
And
And
how? Mhm.
yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, and also like mostly whenever you make a mistake, you might know it right after you did it. So that is also there.
Yeah, and it can be very annoying that it shows you your mistake in a second.
Yeah.
uh, and how about chess books? Do you use chess books? Do you read chess books these days?
Yeah, I started reading some books, but I don't read that much usually. Like, but I've read some like really famous books. Like I've read the Godski's Endgame Manual and stuff, and
So the classics.
yeah, the classics I've read.
Is there anything that you would say like, okay, this chess book or I don't know, this course or something really influenced me like a player and I would recommend this to everyone?
I wouldn't say it influenced me, but I'm a player who usually I think I get into a worse positions a lot, and I somehow swindle my opponents. So there's this book called The Complete Chess Swindler by David Smedon, which I really like because it's kind of my style of going to worse position. Maybe if he writes second part, I think I would get some of my games there, or maybe most. I have no idea.
And are you into this relatively new fashion of online courses? Do you subscribe to any of these, like Trustable courses or something like that?
I don't think like recently I have not read much of these courses. Like I've read some new books like this Woodpecker method and stuff, but like courses I have not seen any recently.
Uh, okay, I've asked you about one chess legend, Vishy Anand, but I
Hmm.
know you are a team member with one of the greatest chess players, Magnus Carlsen.
Hmm.
Uh, can you share us a little bit? How does that feel to play alongside arguably the greatest chess player of all time?
Yeah, we played in 2023 ECC, and yeah, it was a lifetime, once in a lifetime experience for me because just, I mean, it was very different the way he thinks, and some portions where he tells what he thinks, and it would be completely new for me. And he also learned a little bit like how to, because the way he thinks, it's very different. Yeah? Because some portion you think an idea, and I mean, he has a whole new way of thinking, and he tells, and I would be shocked every time. So I was trying to learn a lot from him at that point, and I think I have learned a lot at that point because after that, I felt I've improved my chess. Yeah.
And you are his buddy, if I remember correctly. That's what he said.
Yeah. Mhm.
How did that nickname came out?
Yeah, that was okay. Mainly during the COVID time, I was playing online with Eric Hansen from Chessbra, and he used to call me buddy because we used to play a lot of games, and then somehow it's like he I also played Hikaru, and he also called me that. So yeah, and then it just stuck, yeah, and then
Do you still play a lot online? Does what role does just playing blitz or bullet games online have in your career?
yeah, nowadays I think I'm not playing that much as I've played before because like online games maybe it can give you like skills and tactics. You're very good at tactical stuff, but after some time I think maybe it's better to reduce it because classical it's more about thinking, and I don't think after some point maybe blitz helps that much because yeah, I think it's like nowadays I'm not playing that much blitz
Mhm.
at all.
But there is no many chances to play legends like Magnus or Hikaru outside of online world these days, right?
Yeah, that is true.
Uh, how about in general? You are an 18-year-old person,
Hmm.
grandmaster. What would you say about your status? Do you consider yourself a professional chess player these days?
Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm. Yeah.
And what do you think is the biggest chess challenges of being a professional chess player? Can you make a stable living solely from playing chess? Like, what are the challenges there?
Yeah, I think that is one of the biggest one. Like financially, like after some point, it's very difficult if you don't have a sponsor. Like, but yeah, somehow I have been performing well, and yeah, hopefully I get one.
Mm.
Yeah,
But the competition in India is fierce.
yeah. It's the I think it's like nowadays it's very tough being a player in India. If you compare whatever you're doing in India to other countries, like maybe you would be one of the best players in somewhere else, but in India, it's
Yeah, is that motivating or demotivating?
no, it's actually like motivating a lot because you try to be better than the other guy who's in front of you, and it really motivates a lot because I mean, if they achieve something, you also feel like you have to do something, and it makes you work harder. And the next tournament you play, it makes you want to win. Yeah, so
Mm.
I think it's very good. We have that, and it also helps a lot.
I can imagine it's a super inspiring environment, though
Hmm.
I wouldn't want to compete with the likes of Gukesh, Pragnananda, Ergaisi, and so on. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's very, very hard. Uh, and how does your life look like? Do you have time for things outside of chessboard?
Yes, I mean, mostly it's chess, but other than that, I really like some other sports as well, like cricket. It's very popular in India, and badminton. Yeah.
Do you play
Those are
these
my hobbies.
or just watch?
No, I play them like not that professionally, but just for fun.
Hmm. I'm assuming other Indian chess players also enjoy these because I know these are super popular
Hmm.
in the country.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, let's go through a few more topics that I have, and I would like to hear your thoughts on it.
Hmm.
One that's very popular these days is what do you think about freestyle chess or chess 960? Like, are you into that culture, or you still prefer classical chess? Do you see that as a future, as some, or do you just see that as a current trend?
Yeah, the freestyle, like recently I also played the uh, qualifiers for this event, and I did pretty well. I think I scored like 5 wins, 4 draws, or something. I did not lose a game, but yeah, playing classical and this 960, it's very difficult to combine both. At least if you're going to play classical tournament next. But I think for me it suits well because there it's mostly about thinking yourself from the start. And I'm not sure. Maybe it can be more popular than normal chess. But yeah, for now, I think classical chess I would prefer at least till I go to a certain point.
Oh, I understand. So, in terms of classical chess, what are your next plans? Do you have any tournaments scheduled for the coming months?
Yeah, I mean I would play some tournaments in Spain like Menorca and stuff, La Roda, and then there's also Asian Continental. Those are the few tournaments, and yeah, I will just try to increase my rating, go below 2700, and also try to qualify for the World Championship cycle. Like I think with this World Junior win, I would get a spot to World Cup also. So
Yeah,
yeah, those are my plans now. Mhm.
that's a big opportunity. And in terms of online chess, will you participate in the Champions Chess Tour and other online events?
Yeah, if it doesn't clash with any other tournaments, I would definitely participate. But like last year, it was clashing with most of the over the board tournaments I was playing, so I couldn't. I mean, I played the qualifiers, I mean the play-ins, and I think I got till Division 3 or 2 one time, but I couldn't just continue it because of the tournaments. So yeah, this time, if possible, I would definitely try to play it.
Um, and how do you feel playing online tournaments? It's a big topic these days, cheating in chess in
Mhm.
general, but especially cheating in online chess.
Mhm.
Like how do you feel about it? How do you see the debate?
Yeah, I mean, this Champions Chess Tour and all, I think we keep 2 cameras and all this stuff. So I think there it should be fine. And generally, also nowadays, it's much better, no? Like, I think it's been much better than before. Yeah.
So you're not scared when playing someone online? Okay, I'm playing against the engine or something like that.
Yeah, nowadays I'm not even playing much online. I mean, that's the other thing, but yeah.
Okay, I would also like you, as I said before we jumped in on this call, if you have time to show us one of your games from the recently concluded FIDE
Mhm.
World Junior Championship. Uh, you can share your screen and maybe walk us through the game, and maybe I will ask some Patserish questions if something is not clear.
Yeah, sure, I can. One sec. Can you see the screen? Like, uh,
I can see the screen now. Maybe you can give us like a small intro. What round was this? How were you feeling ahead of the game? What were your thoughts? How did you prepare?
yeah, this was round 3. and I think he was playing this and maybe Knight of Three. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, I was trying to do something new, and I was also feeling well. I think before this game, so it, I played Queen's Gambit accepted here, and I think yeah here okay now the way I played it was not that it was I think maybe a sideline, but yeah this Knight C6 and yeah this was the main idea behind this. Like after knight e4, queen g2, knight g3, it looks like white has white has the center and black is clearly worse. But the main thing is white king is weak here, and there are some counterplay which, if you don't know during the game, it could be very difficult. And yeah, here queen h3, knight c3, knight f6. Yeah, here I think I should have gone for this first, maybe
Why?
because I'm threatening bishop g3 and like I'm not allowing e4 now because I think if e4 I can take and go here and then castle queenside. So, but yeah, I play knight f6. I think I did not remember my prep or something here because after this he played e4. But still my position was fine. But here I was taking a lot of time because okay, if white gets e5 or d5, it's almost clearly better for him. So yeah, it took a lot of time. I was thinking whether to go bishop b4, but okay, again, this move is very strong because if you move the knight, queen a4 check is there. So
Mm.
yeah, you have to play knight e5. But this position I just did not like. He can play f4 next with the double bishops, and I think it's just clearly better for white. At least during the game, I thought so. So I played this bishop g4, and he played f3, which is logical, and I played castle. I think I had to do that because okay here I cannot really play this because he can just develop and I think it's he can also just move the queen castle queen side and the center pawns and I think white is better here. So I think the only way I had to do was just to try to attack his king. And yeah, now the main thing was here he could have taken, but again it was very complicated after this because now I'm technique queen g2 and also in IG4 I have like two pawns for the piece. So yeah, I think he should have gone for this, but yeah, he played bishop e3, defending this, and I think he missed bishop c5 because now if he takes, it's much worse. I think because sorry, bishop d4, bishop d4, no, rook d4, queen e2, knight e5. I think yeah, this and then. Because if the bishop goes back, knight d3 is there, and okay, g4 is again hanging, and I'm
And
having.
why wasn't this possible in the other line that you showed?
You mean here, rook d4?
Yeah.
No, it's also possible here, but the thing is, here he has. I think here he has the bishop, like the c1 bishop, just stopping the f4. Like I think this. Ah no, here knight d3 is just winning, yeah, because
Mm.
wait, sorry, maybe not here. I think there was some. No, one second, sorry. I think I just
No, no, it's a very interesting position.
No, but I think I just confused somewhere because not here. I mean, here FG4 was the move, but after Rook D4, this was fine. But here I'm missing something, which was there. I mean, I checked it after the game, but
Mhm.
after coming back, I did not I did not check it at all, and I just don't remember. I have to think again.
No, no, it's fine. Our viewers can also think and check for themselves. And maybe you can proceed with the game.
Yeah, because this portion, okay, I knew this was better for white, but I just don't remember why.
Mhm.
But yeah, so he played already here. He played bishop d5, and the thing was here after take you cannot take with the e pawn because of this move,
Mm.
and it's almost over like here and just clearly losing. So he took with the knight, but I think maybe here he missed this move here because now I'm not even losing a piece because of bishop g3 and h1 is hanging. So bishop d6, king f2, bishop e6, and yeah, already it's lost for white, at least practically, because king is very bad and f5 and f5, fe4. I'm just opening the position, and my king is very safe on c8. So knight c3, f5, bishop g5, rook d7. Also here, I think a nice move was this one. This was, I think this was, I mean, this was winning, but I played rook d7, which was also very good. Like f4, knight e2, check, and just queen g2, attacking h1, g5, and then yeah, he has to move the king, but just take this, and this is also hanging. I'm a piece up, and this rook is also going. Yeah.
Yeah, quite impressive victory. What do you think was a key mistake he made? Was it bishop e3?
No, no, I think it was after f3 castle. Here he should have taken, but after this also here, yeah, here also he couldn't play this move because anyway, I think I take, and yeah, again bishop d6.
Mm.
But maybe this was a little bit better because he has the bishop on d5 rather than the knight attack.
What if
Because
he
now if
plays
f5,
e5 there instead of?
sorry, when?
So after bishop d6?
Bishop d6. No, but e5 I can give a check, yeah, and then take d4, d5.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
And yeah, this should be losing
Mm.
with the d4 pawn. Also here, yeah, I think he could have gone for some end game, but okay, this one it's just gone. Too many weakness, and you're also losing a pawn. Yeah, here, okay, what he could have done is he could have gone for this, but yeah, anyway, I think f4 directly, I'm just winning a piece.
Mm.
Yeah.
So once you kind of understand that position is winning for you, how hard it is to play, how hard it is to win winning positions.
Okay, this game it was much easier because it was just clearly gone. But yeah, he should have just calculated the piece hack. This was very complicated actually
Mm.
here, but he just did not. He had a lot of time, but yeah, he could have calculated this. But after that, it was just clearly winning because I did not even give anything for it. And okay, this game winning it was easy, but let's say some other game. I played this sixth game, I think, against Sokolowski. There I was a pawn up and I had to show some technique there with the A pawn. I think that was much harder to win. And also, like previous tournaments, I was not winning positions. Like, that was the one thing I worked on.
How do you work on something like that?
I think it's just that you just have to think or maybe be more careful of not allowing opponents counterplay because some games I it was a clear winning variation which I would have found any other time, but I just did not calculate at that point, and I thought okay, some other simple move should have won, but it did not. And yeah, I think it's just being more alert and just stopping opponents' play to win. But it's not that easy, yeah, because sometimes even if you do all this, sometimes something you can miss. So it's just that if you play more and more, I think at some point you'll just get it.
Practice makes perfect.
Hmm. Yeah.
Uh, and one last question. Can you
Mhm.
tell us what chess principle should always be on mind of every chess player?
I don't know. I think one is of course keep your king safe, and then okay develop your pieces and uh, also keep the center. These are the principles of chess, like usually people follow. But the way chess is going now, you don't control like okay like this game, yeah. You don't control the center, but okay your king is weak, and nowadays the principles are not being that much followed. But yeah, I think mainly it's just that you should know where to use it and where not to use it. Like I think that is very important now. Which principle to break.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Y-
if I want to tell one, then I think it's just to keep your king safe because even even if you're up material and your king is under attack and you're winning, practically it could be very hard to defend. So yeah,
You heard it. Keep your kings safe. First rule, and the most important one. Grandmaster Pranav, thank you very much. Once again, congratulations on winning the FIDE World Junior Championship. And thank
yep,
you
thank you.
for doing this interview. I really enjoyed it, and I wish you all the best in coming games and tournaments.
Yep, thank you.